Hello, hello, hi, gigpreneur, what's going on? Welcome. Happy Tuesday. In hopes that you squeezed more out of your day than the day squeezed out of you. I am Sean Azimi, and I help folks with a job to create a side gig online and use social media to grow it. If that is you, drop the word me in the comments and I will get back with you after this live. What's going on? If you are catching me live, let me know where you're tuning in from. I guess when you're catching the replay, it would be nice to know where you're tuning in from too. So either way, it'd be nice. I myself, I'm from Southern Cal, and it is pouring rain. It's been raining, and I hear that tomorrow we are going to get some serious flooding. So let's see what happens. Let's see what happens, folks. And yeah, exciting times are ahead. So I'm just excited for this season of my life. If you're excited about the new season of your life, drop a one in the comments. Let's see who's excited. Anybody? Nobody else is excited? Okay, that's okay. Let's go with a seven hidden, well, not hidden, seven habits that are quietly sabotaging our success. I'll throw myself in there because you guys know I'm a work in progress, and there are times that I'll fall short. So I am only human. And so the first one, and this is a very popular one, you may know this already. Most of these you already know. Here's the thing, most of these we already know, but we still do it. We still do it. Um, Kind of strange, right? We know it, but we still do it. But I bet you know some of these. The first habit that quietly sabotages your success is checking your phone first thing in the morning. Checking your phone first thing in the morning. I am guilty of this. I'm actually not guilty of this every day, but there are days that I'm guilty of it. So what I do normally in the morning, I like to I don't turn into social media for a couple hours actually, but I like to listen to my Bible study, an audiobook, and things of that sort. And sometimes, when I go to, turn my audiobook on or what have you, I see texts and I see messages and I get caught up. I'm guilty. But first thing, the first thing on the list of seven habits that quietly sabotage your success is checking your phone first thing in the morning, and that's a good one to put aside. Number two, skipping meal, relying on coffee for energy, relying on coffee, relying on energy drinks um, instead of a meal. I used to be in the mortgage industry, and I remember I would skip meals, and I would have this huge monster at my desk, and also big cup of coffee, and that was it. And we just go 14, 16 hours. But skipping meal and relying on energy drinks and coffee, yeah, no bueno, no good. Number three, overthinking everything. Overthinking everything and stressing over things you cannot control. I have been guilty of this too. I have been guilty of this, where I have stressed over things I have no control over. and I'm getting better, much better. I am work in progress, but I know I overthink some things, and I stress over some things that I don't have control over. So that's not a good, really, habit to promote, right? So I'm working on that. Number four, surrounding yourself with negative people. This is one that I'm pretty brutal about cutting it loose. I wasn't before, but I'm pretty brutal if I feel somebody is just not the right vibe, you know. Um, I'm out. I'm not sticking around. I'm not signing up for that class, like Jim Rohn used to say, and I certainly don't want them around me either. So I'm pretty brutal about that. Surrounding yourself with negative people is a bad idea. I would definitely advise and recommend you clear out your crowd. Numero five, never stepping out of your comfort zone is one of those habits that sabotages your success. I mean, we can talk about it all day. We can go back and forth. Whether you want to or not want to, that has nothing to do with it. The fact that outside of your comfort zone is where magic could happen and you're not willing to step out already, it's that's a no go, no bueno, right? So never stepping out of your comfort zone, never stepping out of your comfort zone is a habit that will sabotage your success. Number six, I'm so guilty of this. I'm so guilty. I'm even embarrassed to read it. Neglecting sleep, ignoring how much your body needs rest. I'm so guilty of this. Neglecting sleep, ignoring how much your body needs for rest. I I sleep late, and I don't wake up late. I wake up early as well, but I sleep really late, and I'm working on that. Well, I'm working on that. I have I have had some success in the past few nights of sleeping early, but most of the time I'm just, you know, I'm a night owl. So your body needs rest. We all know that. We all know. Number seven and the last one. This is a I have to modify this one because I don't completely agree with everything um, all the time I hear. So, and you guys have known I'm okay to voice my opinion. Number seven, it says comparing yourself to others. Now, if you're familiar with me, I've done a couple lives before where I actually encourage you to compare yourself. Now, there are two reasons why people compare. People compare to complain, or people compare to compete. That's a whole different live I'll do, but comparing yourself to others to complain is certainly not a habit for success. If you see somebody more successful than you take a look at them and you're like, oh my goodness, these guys must have cheated, lied, stole, and stepped over so many feet. I don't know what they did. I probably stole stuff. They probably, I don't know, maybe they just, you're like hating on somebody else's success. That's comparing to a complaint, and that's not healthy. So keep these seven habits in mind, and all you do if you wanted to um, instead of sabotaging your success, even I mean, if you wanted to feed your success, then you would flip these on the other side. You wouldn't check your phone the first thing in the morning. You wouldn't skip a meal and replace it with coffee. You would not overthink everything. You wouldn't stress over things that don't matter. but you have no control over. You would not surround yourself with crappy people. You just wouldn't. You would step out of your comfort zone. You'd be brave. You'd be fierce, resilient. You would not ignore sleep and rest. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate you. I'll be sure to follow back. Right? And last but not least, you wouldn't compare yourself with somebody else in order to complain and nag and right. Thank you. Thank you. So with that, hopefully you guys got some love, some inspiration, some value from this. I appreciate you. Drop your thoughts, your comments, your feedback below. Let this feed grow. If you're not following me, I'm live on all channels: Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, X, LinkedIn, Threads. Let's go. And with that, yeah, follow me and I'll follow back. And with that, if you feel like this is worthy of sharing, you got to know somebody that you want to share this information with. Tag and share this. Don't be stingy. Let's go. And I am Sean Azimi, and I help folks with a job to create and start a side gig online and use social media to grow it. If that is you, drop the word me in the comments, and I'll get back with you after this live. With that, I am signing off until tomorrow when we do it all over again. Much love.